It is not easily angered, and it keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres. Love never fails. Now these three remain: faith, hope, and love. But the greatest of these is love. In this passage of Scripture, we read these words, love never fails. The love spoken here is the love of God that He has for us. And in Ephesians 5:25, we also read, husbands, love your wives, just as Christ loved the church and gave Himself up for her. And what we know is that Jesus loved the church all the way through His very last breath. So when we read these words, we understand that till death means last breath. Unfortunately, we live in a culture that mistakenly believes till death means till the death of my feelings, the death of my attraction, the death of my comfort or my convenience. But if Jesus is the center of our marriage, we understand that God declares till death means last breath. Therefore, we must stay committed to one another regardless of what the circumstances of life may bring.
I, William,
take you, Bayza,
to
be my lawfully wedded wife, to have and to hold, from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, for poor, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish, until death do us part. Bayza, now if you will repeat your vows after me. I, Bayza, take you, William, to be my lawfully wedded husband, to have and to hold, from this day forward, for better or for worse, for richer or poor, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish, until death do us part. On behalf of William and Bayza, I want to welcome you to this celebration of their love and the blessing of God on their new life. They've asked us here because they want to share their joy and their love with us. They've asked us here because they need our wisdom and our strength to help their love continue to grow. The key is to keep Jesus as the center of our marriage. As we draw closer to Him, He will continue to draw us closer to one another. William and Bayza, I encourage you to do whatever it takes to continue to worship together, to serve one another, and to always laugh with each other. Sickness will come, finances may be uncertain, disappointments may arise, tears may be shed. But if we worship together, serve one another, and find little ways to laugh with each other, the two of you can overcome whatever may come your way. In this moment, we realize God's love for us will never fail. Therefore, if we love one another with the sacrificial and devoted love that Christ has for us, our love for one another will never fail. Always remember, till death means last breath. Now to publicly declare the two of you joining together, please answer these questions with honest and sincere hearts. William, will you have Bayza to be your wife, to live together after God's ordinance in the holy estate of matrimony? Will you stand with her in sickness and health, in joy and sorrow? And will you pledge to her your respect and your love, keeping yourself only for her, as long as you both shall live?
I do.
And Bayza, will you have William to be your husband, to live together after God's ordinance in the holy estate of matrimony? Will you stand with him in sickness and health, in joy and sorrow? And will you pledge to him your respect and your love, keeping yourself only for him, as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Inasmuch as William and Bayza have consented together to marriage and have made their vows before God and us as witnesses, have symbolized their love by giving and receiving rings, I pronounce that the two of them are now husband and wife. Those who God has joined together, let no man separate. William, you may now kiss your bride.